माननीय सुधीर रंजन जी।
ये आर्ट्स साइंस भी आप ही का, ये आर्ट्स साइंस मिनिस्ट्री आपका है क्या सर? आर्ट्स साइंस मिनिस्ट्री उनका
बड़ा मेरा एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, वो जुड़ा हुआ था मेरा
385।
हाँ,
The statement is laid on the table of the House, sir.
सर इनकी सब क्वेश्चन
नहीं, उनका क्वेश्चन थोड़ा उनको
अच्छा।
गलतफहमी हो गई थी।
अच्छा अच्छा सर, geographically India is situated in the highest collision zone in terms of the movement of tectonic plate, because India is in the midst and between the two movement of tectonic plate, one Indian and one Eurasian, and the movement has been progressing as little less 4 centimeters per year. But however, we are situated in a highest collision zone in the world. Whether it is true that 54% geographical area of India is vulnerable to earthquake, whether it is true that 34 Indian cities are on high vulnerable zone insofar as earthquake is concerned. If so, I would like to have the reply from the Honorable Minister that already we have experienced a number of devastating earthquakes in our country from Latur to Sikkim, including Bhuj. Devastating consequences we have faced. But in your reply B, you have said that MOES is not directly involved in the program related to the awareness about earthquake-resistant building, while 34 Indian cities, 54% of geographical area of our country belongs to high vulnerable zone insofar as earthquake is concerned. You cannot skirt the responsibility of your ministry. Other ministries have been referred here. May I know whether your ministry is coordinating with other ministries so as to reduce the impact of earthquake, because you have to have the monitoring system in with regard to the earthquake in our country.
Sir,
नहीं,
sir, I would like to, sir,
क्वेश्चन पूछा लंबा।
I have to inform the honorable member that our ministry is number one, it's a scientific ministry. It does all sorts of research. Right now, the cause of earthquake, we know it's, you see, you cannot predict the earthquake. But I will give you a small example about the level of research that we are doing about earthquakes in this country, probably the only country in the whole world where we are doing this type of research. There is a place in Maharashtra which is called Koyna. It has been, I think, represented by the former Chief Minister, Mr. Prithviraj Chauhan ji. There we have done the latest research because this place was having earthquakes for last 50 years continuously. There we have gone down into the rocks. Right now, 3 kilometers drilled 3 kilometers and have put sensors at various places, recording 24 hours observations about what's happening and then analyzing it in terms of science. There are similarly all facets of scientific research about earthquakes. And you know the tsunami is also another form of earthquake which happens within the sea itself. We unfortunately were caught unaware in 2004 when we had a devastating tsunami in the south. Today, when I talk to you in 2020, you will feel happy to know that our early tsunami warning systems in the whole world are rated as number one in the whole world. And it is not only for India that we are actually giving early tsunami warnings, but for all the countries around the ocean rim, it is India which actually warns them about those tsunami warnings. And as I have mentioned here, regarding, you see, the best that you can do, because you cannot, neither you can stop an earthquake from coming, it's not under your control, neither you can diagnose. But in tsunami, within 10 minutes, we can inform everybody. And if you look at our, if I talk to you about only these recent ones like Titli that we had in 2018 in Bay of Bengal in 18 to 13, between 88th to 13th October, Luban in the Arabian Sea, then Fani on 3rd May 2019. The way we managed, we literally predicted it almost 10 to 12 days earlier, and there was an official applaud by the United Nations how we could save. You see, we have a zero casualty policy for disasters around this. Then recently Maha in the Arabian Sea on 30th October and Bulbul in Bay of Bengal. What I'm trying to emphasize that on issues related to cyclone predictions in the sea, earthquakes, tsunamis, we are now rated as the best in the whole world. And what you can do is that, number one, all the related agencies, they have to guide people about now make earthquake resistant buildings. And for places which are more, you can say, prone to have earthquakes, there are already buildings. There you can actually have retrofittings and all those things. So I have mentioned in my answer itself that the organizations like the Building Materials and Technology Promotion Council, National Disaster Management Authority, National Institute of Disaster Management, Central Building Research Institute, etc. are involved and conducting training programs for architects, masons, and practicing engineers. Bureau of Indian Standards has published criteria for construction of earthquake-resistant structures. Additionally, NDMA has published guidelines for seismic retrofitting of buildings and structures in India to address the structural deficiency of the house and residential buildings and structures from the impending future earthquakes. So I want to assure this House that whatever is technically, scientifically, practically possible by anyone all across the world, and I can claim it, that probably we are doing the best in the whole world.